Can I start off and ask you about the podcast series? Do you find interviewing other musicians that there is an insight that you are able to bring that maybe
That's the
regular
idea.
journalists wouldn't be able to get? Like,
That's the idea behind it, really, is that they might open up to me in ways that they wouldn't to a regular journalist. And we're given a great deal of time, so we sit down for an hour and a half and have a real old chat, you know.
yeah.
And we're talking peer to peer, and they're all really good guests. They're all really, really good artists, and we have this nice rapport, you know. It's good. It's a really nice idea.
Do you think though that maybe like there's a sort of I suppose like shared empathy, that you have shared experiences, that you're able to talk about something that they would, that like say, you know, people who aren't musicians or who aren't performers wouldn't get, like?
Absolutely. I mean, the first podcast that's done is with Tom from Groove Armada, who I knew already. I didn't know the other ones that I've already done. He was not shy. He was a real chatter anyway. So that was like a quick fire, lots of information, lots of chatting. We had to be stopped, basically. And the other people that I've done so far have been quite shy people, I think. Not like myself. I'll sit and talk to anybody, me. But I was managed to be able to get stuff out of them, I think, that you wouldn't normally get.
In terms of we were kind of talking off earlier. You said you were after this, you were heading home back to Spain. I know you have a house in Wicklow.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself basing yourself here permanently, or do you find there would be some benefit in basing yourself in Ireland permanently?
I did say to my partner not long ago that the only place I would consider moving to from London would be Dublin. Yeah. So it's a maybe.
The fact that the country has changed, and Dublin even has changed so rapidly, like in the past 10 years, like from when you would have left. Like,
change is a very healthy energy.
Yeah.
And I like people who change, and I very much like places that can change as well. Yeah. And I've seen, since I left Ireland, immense changes here, incredible. Yeah. But I've spent a lot of time here. I had my first child here, and I spent the majority of the first year of her life here. Yeah. My mammy taught me how to be a mammy, and
well, that's always the way.
My family were all around me at that time, and it's an invaluable thing to have. And I come back here, and I'm grounded immediately. I think it's quite an Irish thing as well.
It is, yeah.
That you can go left, right, up, down. Yeah. We could Irish people can infiltrate any class system. You know, we can kind of go around the class system however we like, because it doesn't really apply to us in the same way as it does to English people, say, for example.
Of course, yeah.
So I very much pride myself on that. I've been to all kinds of nightclubs. I've been to dancing on top of skyscrapers in Miami, and then I've been in some rough place in the middle of Moss Side, or, you know, that I can go to all these different types of places that it's great that I can go undercover, or I can get the glory, you know. It's a good life.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's a good way to live.
About the new album, well, the LP, I was reading how the producer was very much sort of like, it's like this.
Yeah.
We're doing it like this. Fuck up about it.
Yeah, exactly that.
I mean, do you find it? No, but I mean, like having that kind of like, I don't want to say strong a collaborator, but being that forceful. And you, of course, you know, your whole thing is that like it's independent. I do it my way. Yeah. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
That doesn't work with music collaborators anyway. Not any of them. No.
How so? Like?
Well, because I'll start a project and it's 50-50. You know, so it's about collaborating. It's about some compromise, and I don't go to work with somebody like Maurice Fulton because I want to tell him what to do. You know, I mean, I had to say, well, Jesus, I've been dying to work with Maurice Fulton for 15 years because he's Maurice Fulton, and I have to take what he says very, very seriously. You know, and he's taught me a lot, and it's the decision of who you work with, in my case, that becomes very important. Yeah. And it's a very freeing thing. I'm talking to a lot of people who are in bands, and you get trouble in bands.
You would, yeah.
You're stuck together for life type thing, you know, and you have to kind of collaborate and compromise ongoing.
Yeah.
And at least I can go with it, oh God, I'll never see Maurice Fulton again, thank God.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, which I will see him again and he's lovely and all that. But I can change it up like that, depending on who I'm working with. And that keeps my thing really fresh, I think.